It's simply the biggest day that we've ever had in 2K here in Australia and New Zealand.
First ever event that's ever happened. Absolutely stoked.
The whole country kind of gets behind you.
So for the person that gets selected to be a life-changing opportunity,
to be the first Australian to be the face of NBL Oz Gaming would be something you can't even describe.
Chris Dapps might need to kick this back out, takes the fade away and breaks it.
I think we're going to get someone really good out of this tournament.
So today in Melbourne, it is the NBA 2K League Invitational for Australia, with the NBL Oz Gaming team selecting their first player from this region. So for this community, it is a massive deal. It's a tournament that is going down for the first time in person that is now giving this region the stage and the platform to actually show off our top tier talent.
The NBL is a 43-year-old national sporting league, and we've been playing on a national basis for longer than any other sporting league here in Australia. It made a lot of sense for us to be involved in the esports industry. There's a really strong correlation between gamers and esports fans and basketball. Now that we've developed our fan base from a basketball point of view, to capitalise on that and translate it into a really strong NBA 2K following.
Yeah, there's a lot of active, passionate gamers down here.
The gaming scene in Australia is actually quite large. I believe it's the second largest in the world.
Just because we're a smaller country doesn't mean we have the talent, that the United States might have. We're a lot less people, but, the talent here is absolutely incredible.
Like, I see Americans type into Discord and get a match up in 2 seconds, and over here we might have to wait half an hour. So it's not as big, but it's pretty supportive.
They've been grinding away down here, often underappreciated, and you've got a guy like Milo who's been to the league, he's been there, done that. Like, this could be his opportunity to get back there. You've got other guys who are working 2 jobs, kind of, they've been wanting to do this for so long, but the opportunity just hasn't been there.
So in season 4, I played for Pistons GT. I was the first Australian drafted ever into the NBA 2K League. I'm looking to push myself to make the NBL Oz Gaming roster, and I'll do whatever I can, to make that happen.
I'm from the Central Coast, which is like an hour outside of Sydney. Been there my whole life. I've got 2 younger brothers, mum and a dad. 2 younger brothers don't play 2K, but hopefully one day I can get them into the game and teach them what I know.
Originally, I was born in Egypt. I moved to Australia at a young age. I work part-time and I study. I'm studying construction.
I'm an only child. I live with my parents. I've been doing something I like to do that I already do spend a lot of my time doing, and it'd be a job. So yeah, hobby into a job, that'd be great.
I think it's super important that we have some homegrown talent on the roster in year 1 in particular.
We aren't just randoms that people think, are online, that, talk the talk, but, we can show that we can actually put the work in, and, we're never complacent. We've been running the league for now 4 seasons, and all of the 4 teams that are competing today have competed within the ANZPL, and we have seen each of these individuals perform at the highest level.
The quality is incredible. The people around the world already know about them. Now they get a chance to go straight into the NBL Oz Gaming franchise, maybe get picked up by another team.
It's the first time that we've been able to put ourselves on a platform and display our skills that have been there all along, but just go under the radar.
It's simply impossible to overstate how big this opportunity is for the players.
The reality is one of these guys is going to get picked up and taken to the US to play for this team. I think that's what we want to do long term, create more and more opportunities for these guys, build a pathway, and create a really strong, successful team.
So with the format today, we've got a double elimination bracket with the 4 teams competing.
A lot of these guys have never met in person. They've played together for years, whether on the same team or against each other, and they've been doing this for a long time.
It's good that they've brought an event like this to allow us to show out
These guys don't play in person often. They don't play in an amazing facility like Fortress.
Really, really excited that we have the opportunity to award the first contract on our roster to a local player who walks away with the MVP.
I feel like it'd be even more an incredible feeling because you're actually representing your country, just like in the Olympics, you know. Representing Australia would be just an amazing feeling and a goal of mine that I've wanted for a while.
Not many people make it to the league from out this way, Australia and New Zealand. Only Milo and Jack have made it so far, so obviously it'd be a huge deal.
It would be unreal.
Welcome everyone to the NBA 2K League Australian Invitational.
It's a $5,000 prize pool as these players are looking to stake their name in the pre-draft.
It's unreal. There was a crowd to watch me play a game.
Well, we've got some of the best competitors in the world, and I cannot wait to see the goods that they put on display.
Big block. Kristaps in the way. Might need to kick this back out. Takes the fade away and brings it.
Harry bring that ball forward. Beautiful diamond side to D-Late. Harry getting to work, gets the blow by and the slam. A second chance possession that doesn't result in a bucket, and now Harry fades for three. Harry fades, comfortable as you like. Beautiful diamond side.
They are your champions. They are the best five.
Incredible to have our first Australian Invitational. There's plenty more to come.
So I want to let you know we came to the decision. It was tough, but we're going to go with you as our guy. So get ready to fill some big shoes. Get ready to get to the league and, you know, show the Americans what's about over there. This is a big deal, man. It's tough to make the league, let alone be representing now a nation and be the first player.
That's crazy. Thank you so much. Holy. I don't even know what to say. It's ridiculous.
It was a bit of like, now there's actually a chance type thing for me, but at the same time, it still wasn't as real as it is now. Like, I still thought it wasn't very possible, but when I saw that on the timeline, it was a bit selfish, my reaction. I was like, yeah, I could be in. But it's just good to have the team from here that's participating in the 2K League. So I'm looking forward to meeting the teammates when they get drafted and just getting into the game. But obviously I've never traveled, so it'll be interesting just to see another country in the first place. But yeah, just looking forward to everything that comes with it, really.